The Kardashian family opens war on Blac Chyna, and now Rob is facing major jail time?
Yep, Joss, this is too crazy to believe, and we've got all the receipts on Rumor Patrol.
The drama is so real, Drew. This whole Kardashian situation has pretty much taken over the interwebs and like Hollywood for that matter. So is it true that Rob Kardashian could literally face major jail time for all of these revenge photos he's been posting of his, were they engaged? Blac Chyna and him?
They were engaged, but then they're not engaged anymore. It's gone.
I think it's gone down. Do you think they could get back together?
Of course they're gonna get back together. You
know
how they do this. He's gonna apologize in about 2 days. He's gonna be like, I'm sorry I posted all that. I still love her. We've seen this so many times.
It's too much at this point. When he posted a photo of her pee-pee, I feel like, I don't know how you go back from that.
Rob, take your phone away. When you're upset, just don't do it publicly.
Like when you get mad at someone, is that where your mind goes? You know what? I'm gonna post a photo of their ding-a-ling on the internet. That's what I'm gonna do.
The world's gonna see it all.
Actually, that would be kind of funny. Let's do it.
It would be funny. Do as we say, not as we do.
But seriously, this is a pretty crazy situation. So for those of you guys who were like out living your dreams and doing real life things, you might have missed this whole crazy thing that happened where Rob found out that Blac Chyna cheated on him. Also apparently was allegedly paid for sex with T.I. and Tiny.
Okay, that's a whole other thing.
That's a whole other side piece.
Yes. So T.I. came to Chyna's defense when Rob started posting all this stuff. And then Rob was like, oh, so you're gonna try to come to her defense? Weren't you the one who paid her to have sex with you and your wife back in the day? And it was like, wait a minute.
That's a whole other subplot to this story. That is crazy. And they've actually reconciled their relationship as well, which I'm so happy about because I love them.
Yeah, they're fine, but Rob and Chyna aren't so great.
No, not doing so well. So that all went down. Rob and Chyna seem to be totally done. His Instagram account fully got shut down, which you know they don't do often because some of the stuff I've seen on there, those people should get shut down. And now
then he went to Twitter and he was like, well, if you're gonna shut me down, I was gonna go over to the next social media site.
On Snapchat, I'll let you do anything. Just stay on Snapchat. They have no rules.
It's a mess. And then on top of that, he accused Chyna of taking drugs and having the drugs
in front of their baby.
Around the baby. Exactly.
It's pretty crazy, baby dream. And now, well, the whole family is totally pissed off because not only is this running their name through the mud, but it's also just like not cool. It's kind of, and apparently the Kardashian sisters are upset with their brother as well because, you know, it's not exactly appropriate to post nude photos of someone without their permission.
Exactly. They're like, this is embarrassing for you, Rob. This is embarrassing for us. This is not good for Chyna. And the fact that he was like, oh, you only had dreams so that you could get back at Tyga. The family's like, you're insinuating that she was a mistake and that you didn't even want her. Yeah. So that's not good for
It's really sad. But Radar, of course, always, you know, a source out there with all of the crazy, most salacious gossip ever, is saying, quote, the whole family hates her, talking about Chyna, and they have for a while. They also say that Kris is, quote, ready for war. She trusted Blac, gave her a show, and then she disrespects her by doing that. Here's something I didn't know. Allegedly, the family hired a private investigator
with the whole situation
to follow Blac Chyna because they knew she was up to no good.
Oh no. Well, they've known from the beginning. Everyone has known from the beginning. Let's be real.
I
love Blac Chyna.
Me too.
We all were nervous when they got together and when they were gonna have a baby because we were like, you know, she's the gold digger, right?
And already trying to like get her name trademarked as a Kardashian, but I'm like, I'm pretty sure you guys aren't married yet. It seems a little question mark.
We saw this coming, but with the nude situation, so now Rob is facing jail time, or he could get sued potentially because when you post nudes of someone, it is illegal if you don't have their consent, but then because Blac Chyna liked the photos and there are other nude photos of her online from the past, the legality of it all is like, well, you kind of done this before, so I don't know if it's, because you have to prove that it's like defamation, that this is
right,
like,
but if you've already posted your own nudes openly and then double tapped on those to heart those pictures, then that's when things come into question. But a legal expert did speak out to say Rob can face criminal charges and can go to jail. This would be a misdemeanor case of up to a year since the photos were really egregious. However, since he took down the photos, he is mitigating the damages. Like he basically showed remorse, that he felt sorry about it. So that would kind of backtrack the whole case. Plus everything you just mentioned makes a lot of sense too. But Hollywood Life, always a rich source for information.
Coming in clutch.
Coming in clutch, Hollywood Life, is saying that Kim is, quote, furious at Blac, disappointed in Rob. She thinks it's disgusting that Rob would post revenge porn and thinks he's better than that. She's really mad at him. She's also enraged that Blac would use her brother, who is such a sensitive guy. I feel that Rob is a sensitive guy.
I think, okay, so I agreed, but Jocelyn, I was looking at clips, so the Shade Room always posts like different clips. Whatever.
Yeah.
They were posting a clip of like a past Keeping Up with the Kardashians, like whatever, and Rob hit Adrienne Bailon.
No, he didn't.
He slapped her in the face.
No, he didn't.
And it wasn't hearsay. Like we saw the clip.
Wait, was this on
Keeping Up with the
TV?
Kardashians. Yeah, and no one remembers this. And now
I forgot about that.
Yeah, and she's accusing Rob of
abuse.
So now I'm like, well, maybe he does have a history of it.
That's great. Was that real? I do not remember that.
I would never believe it or like make that accusation if I didn't think, but like they showed the clip.
And I gotta say that era for Rob, when he was with Adrienne of the Cheetah Girls and also other things, but Cheetah Girls was one of my favorite eras in time on the show.
Me too.
Oh,
that's back when Rob had his stuff together.
Well, he has a great sock line, so cheers to you and Chris for putting that together. But TMZ is also noting that he is so upset that he allegedly might try to keep her from their baby because he has made accusations that she's done drugs in front of the child. But like, what kind of drugs are we talking about here?
I don't know, but
like
he did say like X.
medication?
No, he said like X and E and like real like adult stuff.
It's like a baby rave. Wow. Okay.
Not good. But I mean, he's accusing her of doing drugs, but then you're publicly releasing her nudes and defaming her character on social media. That doesn't help your case either.
These are days when like I wish the internet didn't exist, and I'm sure I'm not the only one. This is some dramas. I'm glad I'm not involved in it, but I wish all of you the best. But is it true that Rob could face some major prison time?
I mean, it's true.
You know what else might maybe be true? Kesha might have released an illegal album. It's over on the left.
Oh my God, on the right, another thing that might be true, that Iggy Azalea and Azalea Banks are doing a duet.